Hello, my name is Fiona and I am part of the SENDIAS team in Wigan. This presentation gives an overview of SEND mediation, when it can be considered and what it involves. SEND mediation is a process used to help reach an agreement with the local authority, the LA, when there is a disagreement surrounding SEND, specifically in relation to education, health and care plans. Mediation is a more informal way of trying to settle a disagreement compared to an appeal to the SEND tribunal. An independent mediator will chair a mediation meeting. Their role is to help the meeting run smoothly and reach an agreement between you and the LA. When can you mediate? Mediation can be considered when you disagree with any of the following: the LA refusing to secure an education, health and care, an EHC, needs assessment, the LA refusing to issue an EHC plan following an EHC needs assessment, the contents of the EHC plan, the school named in the EHC plan, the LA refusing to reassess under section 44, the LA refusing to amend an EHC plan following an annual review or reassessment, the LA ceasing to maintain an EHC plan. You do not have to consider mediation if your disagreement with the LA only relates to the school placement, section I of the EHC plan. If you are appealing the school placement, it is also worth considering challenging the contents of the plan in section B, the special educational needs, and F, the special educational provision. The first step of the mediation process is to contact the mediation advisor. When the LA notifies you of their decision, they will provide you with details of your right to mediation and give you contact details for Wigan's Mediation Advice Service. You need to contact the Mediation Advice Service within 2 months of the date on your decision letter. Mediation advice is a free of charge service for parents, carers and young people aged 0 to 25 years. The mediation advisor will contact you to explain your right to mediation and provide details of what the process involves. At this point, you can explain to the mediation advisor why you do or do not want to go ahead with mediation. If you decide to go ahead with mediation, it may be helpful to consider some of the following points and let the mediation advisor know. Who will attend the meeting? You can ask a family member or friend to support you, or consider having an advocate. Legally, the parent carer, the mediation advisor and a representative from the LA have to be present. However, you can ask the mediation advisor to invite other individuals you feel may help in the meeting, such as school staff. If there are any dates you cannot attend, let the advisor know so these times can be avoided. Advise of any access arrangements needed so they can be planned. If you decide not to go ahead with mediation, the mediation advisor will issue you a certificate within 3 working days of you contacting them. It is important to keep a copy of this certificate as you will need this going to tribunal. The mediation process will now finish here and you can move on to filling out the SEND 35 or SEND 35A form if you wish to go to tribunal. Once you have requested mediation, the meeting has to be scheduled within 30 days. The mediation advisor will arrange the meeting and contact all parties. They will organise all aspects of the meeting, including booking a meeting room and making any appropriate arrangements. It is useful to prepare in advance of the meeting. Consider all the points you want to raise. Make notes on what you want to say. This can be bullet points to prompt you, or a script that can be read out, whatever works best for you. It is important to capture your child or young person's voice. You can ask them to write something down, have a conversation to find out what is important to them and what they want to happen, or consider whether it is appropriate for them to attend part or all of the meeting. If you have any further evidence or information that has not already been presented to the LA, bring this with you to the meeting so it can be discussed. The mediator is independent of all parties and will make sure the meeting runs as smoothly as possible. Everything discussed in the meeting is confidential. The person representing the LA must have the authority to make a decision within the meeting. All parties have the opportunity to speak uninterrupted. This is when you will get the opportunity to let the LA know your concerns and provide all the evidence and information you have gathered. If an agreement is made, then this will be written down to form a mediation agreement. After the meeting, you will receive a mediation certificate within 3 working days. The next steps depend on the outcome of the mediation meeting. If full agreement has been reached within the meeting, the mediation agreement will detail this. This usually means that the decision has been overturned either partially or fully. Unless different timescales have been agreed within the mediation agreement, the LA has to follow legal deadlines. If you still disagree with some or all of the LA's decision, you can use your mediation certificate, if required, to lodge your appeal with the SEND Tribunal. If you decide to appeal, send your appeal form to the SEND Tribunal within 2 months of the LA's decision letter or 1 month of the date of the mediation certificate, whichever is later. Thank you for watching.